Jealousy, where you been? Who've you seen? You didn't phone when you said you would. Do you lie? Do you try to keep in touch? You know you could have tried to see your point of view. Could not hear or see for jealousy.
Don't know why, I don't know how. Thought I loved you, but I'm not sure now. Seen you look at strangers too many times. The love you want is of a different kind. Remember when we felt the sun? A love like paradise, how hot it burned. Threat of distant thunder, the sky was red. And when you walked, you always turned every head. All day, all day, watch them all fall down. All day, all day, domino dancing. All day, all day, watch them all fall down. All day, all day, domino dancing. Thought that when we fought, I was to blame. Now I know you play a different game. I've watched you dance with danger, still wanting more. Add another number to the score. All day, watch them all fall down. All day, domino dancing. All day, watch them all fall down. When you look around you wonder, do you play to win? Or are you just a bad loser? Don't know why, I don't know how. Thought I loved you, but I'm not sure now. I hear the thunder crashing, the sky is dark, and now a storm is breaking within my heart. All day, watch them all fall down. All day, domino dancing. All day, watch them all fall down. Watch them all fall down. All day, domino dancing. All day, watch them all fall down. All day, domino dancing. All day, watch them all fall down. All day, domino dancing. All day, watch them all fall down. Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand and it's pointing at your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant in a West End town. Call the police, there's a madman around, running down underground to a dive bar in a West End town. In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. In a West End town, a dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. West End girls. Too many shadows, whispering voices, faces on posters, too many choices. If, when, why, what, how much have you got? Have you got it, do you get it? If so, how often? Which do you choose?
which is terribly old-fashioned, isn't it? Or isn't it? Dance with me. Let's pretend living in a satellite fantasy, waiting for the night to end. Let's pretend we won a war, like a football match, 10-0 the score. Anything's possible, we're on the same side, or otherwise, on trial for our lives. I've been around the world for a number of reasons, I've seen it all, the change of seasons. And I, my lord, may I say nothing. Dance with me. Let's pretend living in a satellite fantasy, waiting for the night to end. Dance with me. Let's pretend living in a satellite fantasy, wondering who's your friend. Now, as in that hard night, indulge yourself, your every move. No feast days or fast days or days of abstinence in truth. Consider for a minute who you are, what you like to change. Never mind the scars, bury the past, empty the shelf. Decide it's time to reinvent yourself. Like Liz the forgetting she out to shore. Suddenly you're missing, then you're reborn. And I, my lord, may I say nothing? Living in a satellite fantasy, waiting for the night to end. Dance with me. Let's pretend
come and go. They talk too fast and walk too slow. Chasing time from hour to hour. I pour the drinks and crush the flowers. What have I done to deserve this? What have I done to deserve this? What have I?
Since you went away, I've been hanging around. I've been wondering why. I'm feeling down. You went away. Did you think that you did?
messing around with jerks. My car is parked outside, I'm afraid it doesn't work. I'm looking for a partner, someone who gets things fixed. Ask yourself this question, do you want to be rich? I've got the brains, you've got the looks. Let's make lots of money. You've got the brawn, I've got the brains. Let's make lots of money. You can tell I'm educated, I studied at the Sorbonne. Doctored in mathematics, I could have been a don. I can program a computer, choose the perfect time. If you've got the inclination, I have got the crime. There's a lot of opportunities if you know where to take them, you know. There's a lot of opportunities. If there aren't, you can make them. I've got the brains, you've got the looks. Let's make lots of money. Let's make lots of money. You can see I'm single-minded, I know what I could be. How do you feel about it? Come take a walk with me. I'm looking for a partner, regardless of expense. Think about it seriously, you know it makes sense. Let's make lots of money, yeah. You've got the brawn, I've got the brains. Let's make lots of money. I've got the brains, you've got the looks. Let's make lots of money. Money. Every time I see you, something happens to me, like a chain reaction between you and me. My heart starts missing a beat. My heart starts missing a beat. Every time, every time, every time. If I didn't love you, I would look around for someone else. But every time
are taking its place. People under pressure on the brink of starvation. I hope it's gonna be alright. Alright. 'Cause the music plays forever. I hope it's gonna be alright. Forever. And the music plays forever. Alright. Generations will come and go, but there's one thing for sure. Music is our life's foundation and shall succeed all the nations to come. Alright. 'Cause the music plays forever. I hope it's gonna be alright. And the music plays forever. I'd had my way, this would have happened much sooner. But until that day, it was only a rumor. All at once, you changed my life and led me in to paradise, where I had to do what I want to do. I react when I hear people ask, was it worth it? Yes, it's worth living for. Was it worth it? Yes, it's worth giving for. I reserve the right to live my life this way, and I don't give a damn when I hear people say I'll pay the price that others pay, 'cause it's worth it. Yes, it's worth living for, 'cause it's worth it. Yes, it's worth living for. All I gave to you, all you made me do. I react when I hear people ask, was it worth it? Yes, it's worth living for. Was it worth it? Yes, it's worth giving for. And I reserve the right to live my life this way. I couldn't give a damn when I hear people say I'll pay the price that others pay, 'cause it's worth it. Yes, it's worth living for, 'cause it's worth it. Yes, it's worth giving more, and it's worth it. I don't know why I never thought I'd fall in love. I don't know why. I don't know why. Lost in the high street, where the dogs run, roaming suburban boys. Mother's got a hairdo to be done. She says they're too old for toys. Stood by the bus stop with a felt pen in this suburban hell. And in the distance, a police car to break the suburban spell. Let's take a ride and run with the dogs tonight in suburbia. You can't hide, run with the dogs tonight in suburbia. Break a window by the town hall, listen a siren screams. There in the distance, like a roll call of all the suburban dreams. Let's take a ride and run with the dogs tonight in suburbia. You can't hide, run with the dogs tonight in suburbia. This is the hour of need. Where's the policeman when you need one to blame the color TV? Let's take a ride along with the dogs tonight in suburbia. You can't hide, run with the dogs tonight in suburbia, in suburbia, in suburbia. Run with the dogs tonight. You can't hide. Run with the dogs tonight. You can't hide. In suburbia. I get out of bed at 10:30, phone up a friend who's a party animal, turn on the news and drink some tea. Maybe if you're with me, we'll do some shopping. One day I'll read or learn to drive a car. If you pass the test, you can beat the rest. But I don't like to compete or talk street, street, street. I can pick up the best from the party animal. I could leave you, say goodbye, or I could love you if I tried, and I could. And left to my own devices, I probably would. Pick up the brochure about the sun, learn to ignore what the photographer saw. I was always told that you should join a club, stick with the gang if you want to belong. I was a lonely boy, no strength, no joy, in a world of my own, at the back of the garden. I didn't want to compete or play out on the street or in a secret life. I was a roundhead general. I could leave you, say goodbye, or I could love you if I tried, and I could. And left to my own devices, I probably would. Left to my own devices, I probably would. Oh, I would. I was faced with a choice at a difficult age. Would I write a book or should I take to the stage? But in the back of my head I heard distant feet, Che Guevara and Debussy to a disco beat. It's not a crime when you look the way you do, the way I like to picture you. When I get home, it's late at night, I pour a drink and watch the fight. Turn off the TV, look at a book, pick up the phone, fix some food. Maybe I'll sit up all night and day, waiting for the minute I hear you say, I could leave you, say goodbye.
Transmitiendo en vivo, DJ Tomcat.